Hello, you. I've just realised we've not heard from Chris in the Hemel recently. Our boy genius. I suspect when I was bunking off when I was ill last week, that scuppered his chance of coming in during the half-term, which is a shame. There's always the summer holidays, young man. Hello, you. Big thank you to Anna Rayburn for the last couple of hours of radio. It's 3.5 hours of whatever. Miserable weather out there. It was snowing earlier on. Snowing, very lightly. And it was hailing towards the... thank you. Towards the end of Anna's show, maybe about 2:45, it was hailing quite heavily. Well, it looks grey out there now through that back window. What's going on out there? Flipping out. Anyway, we've got a lot of stuff to get in the show today, including things we've never done before. We have Agent Chris's One Word on the Street, which we'll be doing in about half an hour. We've got some stuff to give away as well. Now, I say stuff to give away. Bob, who keeps emailing, calling in, oh, play my band. Well, he sent his CD in. And we're going to give that away. I'll read a bit about it later on. So we've got that and a Kurt Vonnegut book that he's sent in as a bribe. And I don't really want either of them. I've got a copy of the CD already. It's excellent. And we'll give that away. But I don't quite know how we're going to give it away. We didn't discuss this. Are we going to do Lucky Beggars or... Maybe we'll do Lucky Beggars. Or if anyone... I'll tell you what. If anyone wants it, give us a call. Simple as. A Kurt Vonnegut book, and as Roy says, Bob says, who sent this in for me, it's not one of his best. That's true. And the Bob Mayer album. Anyone wants it, 0870 9090 973. Oh, the phone, look, there we go, look at this. The one phone line has lit up. Hello.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the radio.
Yeah, hi, I was just ringing up about the CD you're giving away.
Yes?
I'd like to have one, please.
Well, I've only got one.
Yeah. I'd like to have it, though, mate.
Why would you like to have it?
Oh, well, I don't know why, I'd just like to have it.
Because what it is because there's something free...
Yeah.
And you want it?
Yeah, basically.
But it might be rubbish.
I don't care, it's just something I want.
But why do you want it?
I don't know, mate, that's life, innit, but... I want it, mate. Please.
How much do you want it?
What do you want me to do, mate?
Well, stop saying mate, because that's freaking me out.
Okay.
Well, I'm confused. I am genuinely confused. The phones have gone mental all of a sudden. I'm genuinely confused why you've called in for a second-hand Kurt Vonnegut book that's not very good, and this guy's CD.
Oh, I don't know, mate, but I want it anyway. It's one of those things.
It is one of those things. I don't think you can have it. I can't let you have it. It's going to be an indiscriminate competition, this. The thing is, the CD might be rubbish for all you know. It's Bob Mayer. It's not even a proper... it's not in a proper envelope or anything. It's just in a bit of plastic that he sent me. Oh, look. Oh, no, Chris. His phone number's on the CD as well. Now what do we do? Well, you can't scribble out the thing. The phone number is here, and Chris is going, we can scribble out. You can't scribble out, though. People will see through it. We'll burn a copy of it and give them that. That means I'm still stuck with this CD. Line 2, hello, you're on the radio.
I'll have it, then.
What?
The CD.
But why do you want it?
Well, it might be good.
But it might not be good.
Yeah, I'll take that chance.
Well, do you know who Bob Mayer is?
Never heard of him.
He's a guy that phones this show. I'm suspecting, and by the way, this is LBC 97.3. We haven't started the show officially yet. I'm suspecting it's not going to be brilliant. This guy claims that Mickey Dolenz was shot in the 80s.
Was he?
No, he wasn't. But this guy claims it. He's a liar.
Wasn't he in Elephant Boy or something?
He was in Circus Boy. Good effort. That should have been the quiz question. Well, let's try that. OK, the quiz question. What programme was Mickey Dolenz in before the Monkeys? Line 3. Bearing in mind, we've just given away the answer. Line 3, what's the answer to the question?
Hello?
Hello, you're on the radio. What's the answer to the question?
What's the question?
No, that's incorrect. Let's go to line number 4. We've just given the answer away. It's Circus Boy. Line 4, you're on the radio.
Hello?
Hello, what's the answer to the question?
Oh, I don't know, sorry.
You've just heard me say it again in the
Circus
background.
Boy.
Yeah, too late, I'm afraid. I feel we should play some of this CD. Everyone's calling in to get this... We should do this more often. Just bring in any old rubbish from my flat. This is 10 minutes of classic radio. Is there an LBC Classic? I know there's the news LBC, and there's this. Do they have LBC Classic where they just play some of the greatest hits? No, there isn't, OK. Hello, line 4, you're on the radio.
Hello? Me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, right, well, I want the CD.
But why do you want it?
Well, I'm not going to play it, I just want to hang it off my mirror like all these young lads do.
No, you can't. Yes. No, isn't it strange that no one said, well, could you play a little bit of Bob Mayer for us? Line 5, hello.
Hello?
The phones are the busiest. This is busier than they are for Triple M, for God's sakes. Yes, hello, you're on the radio.
Hello?
Yes, hello, you're on the radio.
Yeah, what's gorgeous and hangs up.
Okay. This isn't an opportunity for jokes. Put line 3 on. I think that's him. Davina?
No.
Who's this?
Paige.
Paige. Hello, Paige.
Hi.
Hi. Hi. What can I do for you?
Hello, it's Bob Meyer here.
What? No, hang on, Bob. Calm down. We're speaking to Paige. Paige.
Hi.
Hey, Paige. Do you want this CD?
No.
Then why have you called in?
I don't know. I was sent home because I was sick at school.
Right.
And I got bored and I wanted to talk and I just phoned in.
Well, do you want to talk? You know we're giving away this CD.
All right, are you?
Yeah, but not to you. Do you want to talk to the guy? Do you want to talk to the man who made the CD?
Yeah.
Say hello to Bob.
Hello, Bob.
Hello, is that Paige?
Yeah.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Good. What can I do for you?
Can I have your CD?
Well, I think you can, but the thing is, Ian's made a mistake, because the one I sent him isn't the one that's being released at the end of the month. That was an earlier one I did. But he's got a big mistake somewhere.
Oh. Oh, all right then.
More than welcome. I mean, he can put your details through, and
No, I don't think Paige didn't even know we were giving stuff away, Bob.
No, I didn't know either, but it's the one I sent you, is that the white copy that I sent you?
Yes. Oh,
That's an old CD I made. I just wanted you to play one of the tracks on Triple M. The actual album that's coming out, which I posted you as well. Maybe you haven't got yet.
Yeah, no, when did you post... Oh, God, this is also self-referential. When did you post it?
Well, the one on Malicious Damage, I was sure I sent you, it's just me singing and playing the guitar.
Yes,
The white copy one is a homemade album I made about a year ago, about 2 years ago.
That would make
I'm
sense.
confused of what's going on here.
Sorry, who is this?
This is Paige.
Who?
Hello, Paige.
Huh?
What?
What?
Hello?
Hi.
Paige, can I help you?
Yeah, I want the CD.
No, you did... But 2 minutes ago you didn't even know we were giving a CD away.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, you've told me now, so I want it.
Do you want to hear some of the CD?
Okay.
I don't think you really want this CD, do you, Paige?
Well, my mum might.
Oh, no, Paige, go, you're poorly. She's delirious, poor girl, bless her. She's obviously... oh, no, we're getting emails saying I want the CD now. You can't have it.
Well, Ian, the album is out at Malicious Damage Records. I mean, if they get in contact with them, they can have a copy.
Right, okay. Well, no, don't, 'cause I'm making this as though this is some big giveaway, Bob.
No, it is a big giveaway.
By the way, Mickey Dolenz was never shot.
He was.
He was never shot.
I used to have breakfast with him. I know the man.
But Mickey Dolenz has never been shot.
He has. As I emailed you, you'll be eating humble pie when I prove it.
But I would like to see the humble pie because I've read his autobiography. If I was a pop star in the '60s and I'd been shot,
yeah,
and I wrote a book about my life, I would mention being a pop star in the '60s and having a bullet in my body. He mentions only one of those things.
Maybe it was the man who shot him, that guy from the paper. That's what I reckon.
Yes, I've not got a clue what you're talking about. May I suggest you smoke slightly less of the wacky backy, Bob?
No, I don't do that anymore, unfortunately.
Right, yes, okay. Bob, listen, thank you very much. Can we play a snatch from this? Chris, let me, hang on a second. I'm just going to play a bit of this, and then let's see if people carry on ringing. He suggested track 5 was good. By the way, sorry, this is LBC 97.3. We will start the show properly. Oh, dear. Okay, let's play... I tell you what, we've got the travel coming up. We'll play a bit after the travel. We'll come out from the travel with a bit of Bob Mayer, track 5. And then we'll see if you still want that CD. And, by the way, we were going to talk about stuff here. Inappropriate behaviour on the street. Inappropriate behaviour. But I guess we'll do that in a minute, because this is just absolute guff. 0870 90 90 973 is the telephone number. The email address, if you want it, is iain, A-I-N, @lbc.co.uk. We'll take more of your calls after we've had the latest LBC 97.3 travel news with Simon Bennett.
Thanks very much, Ian.
This is Bob Mayer. This is what we're giving away. If you want it, after hearing it... Well, that bit's quite good, actually. Helen, come on. 0870... this head of jingles is going mental. Justifiably so, actually. 0870 90 90 973. If you want it, actually after hearing it now, you've heard it. So you can kind of put it into context as to whether you want it or not. And for those of you, the phones have gone mental again. Not quite as mental as they were earlier. For those of you expecting debate and topic, that'll probably come after 3:30 now. I think we're stuck for the next 11 minutes. Hello, line 2.
Hello, Ian.
Hello.
The answer's Circus Boy, innit?
It is Circus Boy.
And I've listened to it, and I like it, and I want it.
But why do you want it?
Because it sounds all right.
Let's have a bit more of this. This sounds all right, does it?
Never mind, let's not get. Pick up that shovel. Could you take it?
I think that was for me.
Is that you talking, or is that part of the song?
Oh, no, that was me talking.
That was you talking. I was confused there for a second. We were in some kind of psychedelic thing. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. What's your name, my friend?
Rab.
Rab. No one's called...
Rab C. Nesbitt.
No one's called Rab in real life.
They are.
Is Rab short for Robert?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. I tell you what, can we put Rab up against another caller who desperately wants his CD, and let's get them to slug it out on the radio. Line 4, you're on the air.
Hello, that CD.
Sorry?
That CD, I don't want it, but if you're giving away CDs, then I'll have Bon Jovi, the best of Crossroads, if you don't mind.
No, we're not just... No, get rid of him. No, we're not just giving away CDs, we're giving away this CD. And the Kurt Vonnegut book that comes with it for some reason, not one of his best.
He doesn't want it, can I have it?
No, Rab, shut up. We're trying to find someone to go head-to-head with you in what's going to be an exciting radio fight. Line 5, you're on the air.
Hi?
Oh, dear. Hello? Hello, yes, you? No, we've lost that. Okay, I think that... Okay, that's perhaps for the best.
I won that.
No, you've not won it, Rab. Calm down. Line 6, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hello, who's this?
It's Bill.
Bill, can I help you?
Yeah, I want that CD.
But why do you want it?
Because I want to do a remix of it in my studio. It sounds really cool and I want to borrow it.
But it sounds... It sounds like it's remixed to high heaven already.
No, there's a funky beat behind it. It's a funky beat.
Where's the funky beat? Hang on, turn it up. I want to hit the funky beat.
Take that shovel, buddy, and start getting those things out of here.
Oh, I want to cry. It makes me want to cry. It reminds me of being 16 and lonely.
Ian,
what?
Please, give it to me.
Bill, listen, say hello to Rab.
Hello, Rab.
Hi, Bill.
How you doing?
I want you two to fight it out.
Well, I can't find him, can I? Where is he?
Bill, I think you should have it. You remix it, and then you send me a copy.
Wicked. I'll tell you what, Rab, you're older than me, aren't you? Much wiser.
Much older as well.
Rab's like that king in the Bible who, when the women are fighting over the baby, he draws his sword. He's like that, isn't he?
He's a quitter, isn't he?
There's not King Herod, Agent Chris. He's the one that's going to kill all the babies.
Rab, you're a wicked geezer, top man.
Shush, I'm talking now. No, the fella in the Bible, there's two women who are fighting over one baby. No, not Damocles. That's something, that's when the sword's hanging over him. And let's not even get there, because we'll get loads of Christians phoning up, and we don't want that, believe you me. Yeah, Bill, hello.
Can I have the CD then?
I guess, Rab, you want him to have it, do you?
Please.
Yeah, and I'll have a copy once he's remixed it.
Yeah, wicked.
Well, that's worked out nicely.
Thank you very much.
Lovely.
Absolutely perfect.
Rab, thank you very much for that. Bill?
Cheers, Ian.
Stay on the line, speak to Agent Chris and give him your details.
Thank you.
Thank you, bye-bye. Did I just say stay on the line? So stay on the line, give your details to Agent Chris. Wow, that's proper radio. I will be working for a BBC radio station by the time I'm 56. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. When this kind of... well, craziness will be a little bit passé and a little bit out of date. Everyone's emailing in for this CD. Never mind. OK, well, that's done. That's finished. Thank God for that. That's 23 minutes. 23 minutes of precious broadcast time we have completely wasted. Putting a new speaker in the next studio, that's interesting. Completely wasted. That would cost a fortune for advertisers. But if you wish to advertise on the station, I'm sure our S&P people can come out with some competitive rates. Got that covered. OK, anyway, no one else can have the CD. Oh, wait, let's see what... Hang on, let's just see what this fellow wants. Hello, yes, you're on the radio.
Hi.
Yes?
Yes, I'm actually after the book, apart from the CD.
Oh, no, the book has gone... the book goes with the CD.
Oh, no, you're joking.
No.
I'm actually reading a Kurt Vonnegut book at the moment.
Which Kurt Vonnegut book are you reading?
Breakfast of Champions.
Have you read Slaughterhouse-5?
No, I've read the one about the Ice 9.
Oh, that's the cracking book, Cat's Cradle.
That's right, yeah.
Breakfast of Champions is my... Sorry, this is a literary moment now, after all that tosh. Breakfast of Champions is my second favourite. Okay. Slaughterhouse-5 is the best book in the world.
Oh, I'll have to get that then.
May I suggest... But don't get the films of either of them, they're both rubbish.
Are they?
So you want... I think we promised the book as part of the prize to the other guy, I'm really sorry.
That's a shame.
It's not the best Kurt Vonnegut book either.
No.
You're missing out on nothing.
Oh, okay. Well, if you've got another book that's coming up in the future, I'll have that then.
If we get any books that come up in the future, we will certainly put you on our list of people that might possibly win it. Wow. This is... Now I understand. Now I understand why Clive Ball doesn't do competitions and prizes, because it just turns into a nightmare. It turns into a nightmare. Anyway, OK, that's done. No one else can have the CD or the book. But if you want to talk about what we were going to talk about 24 minutes ago, inappropriate behaviour on the street, I want to work out what is inappropriate and what is appropriate behaviour on the street. Something that's inappropriate. I mentioned this earlier on. 9 o'clock in the morning, driving down a very busy street, there's a guy in the middle of the pavement doing press-ups. I don't think he was what is technically referred to as a nutter. I think he's one of those people that have been jogging a bit, because he was wearing a tracksuit, and he stopped and thought, right, I'm going to do some press-ups now. And that's what he was doing. And there was an old woman just standing next to him, watching him as if to say, what the LBC is going on here? This is insane. That's a ridiculous thing to do in the street. That, to me, is inappropriate behaviour in the street. First of all, can we find anybody that has done anything like that in the street? Do you do exercises when you're out and about shopping? 0870 9090 973. I've mentioned this guy before. The fella that paints the chewing gum on the high street in Muswell Hill and all around North London. It's inappropriate behaviour. That's going to cause an accident. Supposing a blind person is coming along and trips over. Supposing there's someone running after a thief. Does happen in Muswell Hill, believe you me. And trips over. It's just stupid as well. It's poncy. It's an idiotic idea to think, oh, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to paint chewing gum. Idiot. Fat people... Three fat people, this happened to me the other day, and I can say this legitimately, standing in a circle on a narrow pavement, having a meeting about, I don't know what, pies or something? Sweet home Alabama! They were completely blocking the street! Anything could have happened. If they were that size, or anybody, let's generalise it, anybody having a sort of group gathering together on a street, it's not good. And if they're that big, you should have two on one side of the street, one on the other side of the road, and they can shout to each other. 0870 9090 973. What is inappropriate behaviour on the street?
If you wireless show...
Wow, David Jones has emailed in. That's exciting. Iain, people having loud conversations on public transport, either on phone or to each other, makes me furious. I think it should be banned and we should install noise police on all public transport. I'd give that the tick as inappropriate behaviour. I tell you what I think is appropriate behaviour is couples having like really long, passionate, slightly embarrassing snog on the street. I think that's fine. People should be allowed to make out on the street. 0870 9090 973. What can you do and what shouldn't you do on the street? Oh, and after the news as well, we've got a new thing. Agent Chris's one word on the street. The boy is a borderline genius.
Wireless show.
Yes. I saw the end of the third series of Arrested Development last night. Very good. Coming up in about 4 or 5 minutes, Agent Chris's one word on the street, which we think you might like. You might think it's rubbish, I don't really care. What he was doing was kind of inappropriate behaviour on the street. And I want to know, I cannot believe I saw a grown man, he was about 50, on the floor, doing press-ups. Even when I'm at the gym, I won't do press-ups in front of people, because it looks stupid. There's nothing more stupid looking than a grown man, face down, well, let me carry on, well, hang on a second, pushing himself up, well, no, let's end it there, push-ups. Do women do push-ups? I have never seen a woman doing push-ups. Push-ups or press-ups? Press-ups. Press-ups. Push-ups are something different, aren't they? Push-ups are bra. Push-up is a brassiere, and press-ups are pressing up. In my gym... Sorry, I feel like ranting today. Not ranting, but just talking. I feel lonely. I just want to talk. In my gym, it's got a closed-off section for women, so that blokes don't stare at them. But do you know what? I don't like being stared at in the gym because I look like a sweaty, lanky idiot. What there should be... There's a woman's section, there should be a lanky idiot section that's just cordoned off that no one can see. That's my opinion. 0870 9090 973. Not really having a rant about gyms. We want to know what is appropriate, what is inappropriate behaviour on the street. Clayton is in the Lewisham.
Hello.
Hello, Clayton.
How you doing, mate?
I love the name Clayton.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know.
It's got a nice ring to it, hasn't it?
It's got a nice ring to it. It sounds very posh. There was a guy on the television who used to present Everything Must Go, which is a daytime show. It's rubbish. Yeah. But he was called Clayton Riches or something. And I just think... It's just a good name. I can't explain why. I can't do it justice.
Well, I'll accept the compliment.
Do the ladies find it a very sexy name, Clayton?
Oh, right. I wish they'd find me a bit more sexy.
Are you-
Mind I am happily married.
Well, that's it. Are you an ugly man, Clayton?
No, I'm good looking, man. Good looking.
Describe yourself for the ladies of London.
Well, I don't want my wife to hear this, but anyway, I'm 5'10".
You don't want your wife to hear it, but you're going to carry on anyway.
Yeah, I'm
Good,
5'10".
well done, yeah.
West Indian.
Yeah.
Quite stocky.
Fat.
And nice. Everyone comments on my eyes, and that's it, really.
He said eyes, thank God for that. OK. Well, Clayton, listen, if things go sour between your wife, and let's be honest, relationships can crumble just like that, we all know that, then you put the image out there, I'm sure we'll get some hot women and some munters who want to get in touch with you.
Okay.
Now, what can I do for you, sir?
Right. I can't believe that you think it's bad behaviour to be doing exercises on the street.
I think it's dangerous.
No, because I tell you what, right?
Tell me.
I do plumbing and heating.
You do plumbing and heating?
Plumbing and heating.
Plumbing and heating. The P and the H?
Yes.
Yes.
And quite often, when I'm on a quiet road, if I've been stuck under a cupboard or something, I'll do a few stretching exercises and press-ups.
No, you don't.
Sit-ups. I've got a little... Yeah, because I used to suffer from a back problem, so it's a good way to stretch your back out.
Don't bring a medical condition into your ridiculous arguments.
I'm telling you, man, I think if there was more people doing it, this place would be a lot more happier, a better place to live.
Well, it wouldn't, because you'd be walking down the high street, excuse me, stepping over people as they... When you do sit-ups, have you got one of those Mr. Motivator tummy machines?
No.
So you do them the way God intended by actually sitting up?
I do, yeah, I do.
And does no one ever say, you idiot, that is inappropriate behaviour, stop doing it and have a bit of respect for the community?
I did have a woman stop and look at me once and said...
There you go, you're filthy.
Oh, you've got some energy. That was it. But generally, no, I haven't.
Did you help her with any plumbing or heating?
No. She wasn't one of my customers.
Good work, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's it, really. I can't believe that. And you should be more proud to be in the gym. Don't worry about what you look like.
Oh, mate, I look like... The thing is, though, I'm 6'4", skinny, pale. As soon as I walk in the gym, I start sweating. It's not a pretty sight. And I want to be hidden away. Why should the ladies be allowed to be hidden away and not the gentlemen?
Yeah, I know.
Thank you.
It's not fair, is it?
No,
I
it's
must
not.
admit with you, it's not fair. I mean, even in swimming, ladies only, I think that should be banned, man.
Do they have ladies only swimming?
Women only swimming, yeah.
Wow.
I think it's out of order.
Clayton, I think it's out of order. Thank you very much for your phone call, my friend. 08709090973. We're talking about inappropriate behaviour in the street. He seems to think it's acceptable to do exercises in the street. I think it's obscene. I think it's dangerous. And I think it's disrespectful. What other behaviour? Pointing. Do you do that thing when you're walking down the street and someone in front of you just points and you walk into their hand? Or they just stop in front of you. I think if you're walking down the street... I'm sorry to sound like an old man, but I'm really LBC'd off about this. If you're walking down the street, it should be a finable offence that you don't... if you just stop in the street. You know when you're doing that, just stop. Out the way. Marcia in the Croydon.
Hello.
Hello, Marcia.
I've heard it all now. I've just got to say credit to the 50-year-old who's fit enough to do exercise. So what if you want to do it in the street? I don't mind. I know you don't own a pair of trainers and it disgusts you, but no, if you can do it.
Whoa.
If you don't like it, look away. It's not rude.
Hey. Let's take a deep breath, Marcia. Take a deep breath with me. Come on.
That's what you like, isn't it? You antagonise people, just get them to call in, but yeah.
Take a deep breath. 'Cause there were a lot of things in what you've just said that were wrong. Okay.
In whose eyes? The man that doesn't own a pair of trainers.
But, Marcia, I go to the gym. Listen to you. I go to the gym. I go to the gym 2 or 3 times a week. I have a personal trainer.
Okay, yeah.
Right, so would you apologise?
No. But who knows? Maybe the 50-year-old can't afford to go to the gym. Maybe he lives in a flat. You know, think about what might be the problem. Just be a little more positive.
Do push-ups.
Don't worry, okay?
Do push-ups.
If you want to do press-ups, let him.
Do press-ups in your bedroom, then. Don't do them in the street, you silly sausage.
No, if you call yourself a personal trainer, you should know that once you've done physical exercise and the blood is pumping, that's a good time.
Marcia, I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to ask you a question. I don't want you to be offended by it. Have you been smoking crack today? Because you are talking nonsense. I don't call myself a personal trainer.
I can't believe you just said that as well. That's not something to joke about.
But it isn't something to joke about. I never joke about being a personal trainer. I take personal training very, very seriously.
Yeah, I wouldn't joke about taking crack either, because that ruins a hell of a lot of people's
I
lives.
know it does, Marcia. I'm worried it's ruined your life. I've never said...
No, doing press-ups doesn't ruin anybody else's lives.
It does if you... This is insane. This is insane.
It's obviously ruining your lives. Maybe you need to counselling.
Marcia, don't make jokes about counselling, please. That ruins people's lives. No, seriously, don't make jokes about counselling.
Okay.
But doing press-ups in the street...
I've done press-ups in the street before.
No, you have not.
Yeah.
Why are you lying to me?
No, seriously, I've done press-ups in the street.
Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies.
I've taken a skipping rope, and I've done a hell of a lot of exercise. We're talking about 6 years ago, in the middle of Piccadilly in Manchester. At 11 o'clock at night.
Well, okay, so you were drunk.
Let people do what they want to do. If it's not upsetting anybody else, it's not rude, it's not against the law, they're not making physical contact, pointing, if it bangs you in the head, but...
Yeah.
Well, so 50-year-olds listening, keep at it.
Keep it around. Marshall, in your skewed world where pretty much anything goes...
No. I didn't say that.
Okay, well, you did. You didn't, you're right. What would you say is unacceptable behaviour in the street, then? What would you draw the line at?
Peeing in the streets, you have to walk in it.
No one pees in the street, really, though. Well, have you ever seen anyone peeing in the street?
Yep.
In the street?
Yep.
In the actual street, not in an alleyway, in the street?
In the street, yeah.
No, you haven't seen that.
I have.
You have not seen that. That doesn't happen. People don't just pee in the street.
You spend too much time in the studio. You need to get out some more.
Marcia, I'm going to cut you off now because you're insane.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Wow. Wowzers. There was a lot going on there. We could have spent the next hour with Marcia. No one pees in the street. Yes, they pee in alleyways and they pee behind... No one actually in the middle of the street... I have never seen anyone in the middle of Oxford Street go, do you know what, I'm busting for a week, I can't make it to McDonald's. I'm just going to go now. 08709090973. OK, now listen, we've got a new thing going on here. The bosses. Those crazy cats. Let's see who gets the sack first, me or the bosses? There's a challenge. I put a challenge out now, bosses. Why did I say that? OK. They've listened to a lot of your complaints, dear listener, and they do listen. I don't, they do, listener. Do listen. And a lot of you want to have more news and current affairs on the show. Well, I'm not prepared to do that. I'm not prepared to do that. Agent Chris, however, is a sucker and is prepared to do that. So we've sent him out on the street to speak to experts, not experts, just people who are there, to find out their opinions on some of the current news stories. The trick is, I've told him that we have to get their opinions in one word. This is Agent Chris's one word on the street. Agent Chris, 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 Agent Chris is one word on the street.
This is Agent Chris. I'm in the middle of Portobello Market and I've just found myself a lady. What's your name?
Joan Spencer.
Joan.
Joan.
Doan.
Joan.
Joan. Okay, Joan. Have you heard of the Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless show?
No.
Don't worry, we can work around that. It's all right. Okay, what's your view, in one word, on the possibility of bird flu coming to Britain?
No, I don't. No, it's just possible, I would say.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Could you try it in one word?
So possibly is enough?
Possibly. Possibly is the word on the street.
Agent Chris, 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 Agent Chris is one word on the street. Excellent stuff, young man. Good reporting. We're going to send you out later on in the week, get some more one word on the street. But now it's time to get the latest LBC 97.3 travel news with Simon Bennett.
Thanks very much, Ian. We're
Afternoon Wireless Show.
Clinton's in the Leighton.
Yes, hello, Ian. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, Clinton.
Just a word about inappropriate behaviour in the street.
What is inappropriate behaviour in the street?
I was once opposite a restaurant discussing which restaurant to go into.
Yes.
And a lady hitched up her skirt against a plate glass window to the restaurant.
What?
And proceeded to have a back-bottom toilet window.
He means a poo. I think he means a poo, a back bottom.
He had a rear bottom poo, and because of the position of the dinners,
Can I just say, rear bottom poo? I think I've got their second album somewhere. Yes, she was inside or outside of the restaurant?
It was outside the restaurant, but it gave the impression, obviously, of being right next to the table with two diners looking in complete shock and horror at what the lady was doing.
Now, what? Well, I say, why did she do it? Obviously, she needed to go to the toilet.
Yeah, absolutely. Was the decision that she made.
Was she a young lady? Was she a nutter?
Probably, yeah, mid to late 40s, and I'm assuming consumed by the alcohol.
Yes. Well, then please, I apologise to the woman earlier on when I said that no one Well, no, I said no one goes for a wee in the street. I never mentioned anything about dumps.
No, and I've never seen anything like it in my life.
No.
Completely put me off that chain of restaurants forever.
I'm sure. Please don't mention them, because I'm sure they're excellent.
I won't presume that encourages that sort of behaviour.
Clinton, now, I think nearly all of us would agree that is inappropriate behaviour on the street.
Really, isn't it?
But we've had some emails saying that swearing on the street is inappropriate. I think the street is where swearing should be used.
Absolutely, abso-freaking-lutely.
Yes, thank you, sir. Let's keep the the airwaves in the streets absolutely blue.
Absolutely, I think it's the right place for it, definitely.
Clinton, you're a legend. Thank you very much for that. That is the most disgusting story I think we've ever heard on the show. 08709090973 is the phone number. Oh, we're just getting loads of people calling in about doing wheeze in the street now. Let's leave it. Let's, we get accused of being lavatorial. Let's try and rise above that. We've had the ultimate, a woman doing a number 2 against the window of a restaurant. I am keen to know what restaurant it was. Do you know Agent Chris? He didn't tell you. I don't want to say it on the radio, but did he tell you? Okay, he didn't tell you. He did. I don't want to have a guess. Can I just say, and it wasn't obviously the Burger King restaurant, I'm sure it wasn't, but the adverts for the BurgerKing, with the king, have you seen that? With the giant king. He's like a 7-foot plastic king, and he stands behind you at cash machines, when your money's coming out. This is the TV commercial they're running at the moment. And I'm a big fan of the Burger King, the bean burger. Oh, I mean, it's cracking food. But so this 7-foot plastic king taps you on the shoulder as though it's some kind of mugging going on. I would never imply that the Burger King would mug anybody, but really strange, terrifying advert. You think it's clever, do you, Helen? Behind the glass. I think it's terrifying. Willem!
Yeah, Ian?
Yeah, Willem?
Yeah. Do you know, you're talking about doing press-ups on the street.
I am talking
Anytime we go out, me and my mates, just few yards to get to the club, we just do press-ups. We just do so that we just impress the girls. So, there's no problem with that, is it?
So you're going to a club... Willem, I thought you were an old man.
No, I'm not. I'm only young.
Don't tell me. Can we guess how old Willem is? OK, let's be honest. If anyone else wants to join in, by the way, it's been a bit of a free-for-all. If you want to guess Willem's age, 08709090973. I would guess Willem... Say something to me.
Right. What do you want me to say?
OK, that's good. No, say, I fought in World War II for you lot.
No,
Just say it.
What do you want me to say again?
Say, I fought in World War II for you lot.
I fought in World War II for you lot.
See, that sounds appropriate, doesn't it? I would say... Agent Chris, what do you want me to ask him? Willem?
Yeah?
Who was the lead singer of the band Duran Duran?
Never heard of him.
Oh, he's not that young, is he? I think you're 47.
Oh, my goodness, Ian.
Does that shock you?
It's a real shock. Do you want me to tell you my age?
No, I'm not sure I do want to tell you. But does line 2 want to guess what Willem's age was? Lines 2 wanted to complain about the paucity of content in this show. OK. Willem, go on then. Tell us your age.
I'm 28.
Oh, mate. I'm really sorry.
I'm very young. Come on, Ian. I'm not in your league. No.
Hey, you say you're very young. You're nearly 30.
No, it's not 30 yet, is it?
And you've been... Well, it's virtually 30. And you've been...
Not.
It is. And you've been cursed with an old man's voice.
Well, I think that's a blessing, because anything old is good.
Anything old is good?
Of course it is.
Bobby Davro?
Wisdom comes from old people.
Well...
Grey hair comes from old people.
Yes, you're not doing it good. OK, so you go to the nightclub still, even though you're nearly 30 and too old for it. And you do...
I mean, I always go to the gym, but then that's not enough. So just a few yards to get to the gym, to the nightclub.
Yes.
You just do a couple of press-ups, and then, you get all your muscles up a bit. And then you go into the nightclub, and then the girls love it.
Do you do the thing that I've seen blokes do, and it's obnoxious, where you have 2 girls sitting on your back while you do press-ups?
It depends on the size of the girls.
There we go. You wouldn't have a fat lass doing it, would you? No disrespect. That's not a diss. But you would. You'd have slim, sexy ladies.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yes,
if you dare put a fat girl on top of you, then you are doomed.
You are doomed. That was Willem's quote there.
Like that.
No, yes. Okay, Willem, okay, we get the point. So you don't think there's anything... What do you think is inappropriate behaviour in the street, then?
Spitting in the street.
No, but spitting's fine, isn't it? Come on.
It's okay.
Spitting's good for... Spitting's good for you, it's healthy.
It's healthy, is it?
Yes, it is it?
Well, then I'm going to have to do that every single morning outside your doorstep.
You don't know where I live?
Well, I can find out.
No, you can't.
Do you want to bet?
Yeah?
Yeah, and I'm thinking of sending you flowers. What do you think?
Yeah, that'd be nice. I'd love some.
You know where I'm going to get it from, is it? Do you know?
No, what?
Well, you don't know where I'm going to get my flowers from.
But this is the weirdest threatening... oh, you're going to steal them from dead people?
Well, I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is I'm going to give you flowers.
Willem, I do not want flowers that have been given to those who have recently passed away. Shame on you.
Hello, I am... The Afternoon Wireless Show.
Katya, who is an engraver in the workshop, has emailed in. Iain, I need to hear a bit of Breaking the Law. I have the CD, but I don't want to go and get... We're not... Now, listen, we have people... We're not a music station, so we can't really do that. But just for you, Katya. Breaking the law, breaking the law. Anyway, P.S., what did Agent Smith get for his birthday? Well, he got a lovely T-shirt from his mum, which I saw today. I've got you a birthday present. I can see your birthday present now. No, look, I'll give it to you after 4 o'clock, young man. Give it to you after 4 o'clock. 0870 9090 973. We're still taking your calls on inappropriate and appropriate behaviour in the street. What is acceptable and what gets on your noggin? Is the question. And also, do you support... Are you a supporter of something? And I mean this in the widest, most general possible sense there is. What do you support? What would you actually call yourself a supporter of? Really think about it for a second. Is it a football team that you support? What? The thing is, why would you support a football team? They don't need you. They don't need your money. Manchester United, if you stop supporting Manchester United, it would be fine. They'd still... How does you, sitting there in the crowd, or sitting at home, watching it on the telly, cheering them on, how does that influence them? Surely they could survive without you, couldn't they? 0870 9090 973. Let's start on the specific and then we'll broaden it out a little bit. Supporting football teams is a waste of time. How much money are you wasting as well, you fools? Huh? Think of all the good things you could be doing. You could be going out and taking food to an old man. Something. I just made that one up. That wasn't okay. A thing you could be doing. You could be decorating. You could be taking your wife out for a slap-up meal to celebrate the fact that you're in love with her. You could be taking your kids to the park or something. Why do you support football? We'll open this up in a little bit to just supporting things in general. But let's start specifically with football. 0870 90 90 973. I'm going to say it categorically. If you support football teams, you're an idiot. Simple as. It's a waste of your life. It's letting... Your life is cheering on other people who don't give a stuff about you. Michael Owen does not care about you. Wayne Rooney couldn't give a monkey's about you. I'll just drop that, look. 0870... Sorry, I'm down here now. 0870... 9090973 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call on that and just justify why. Football's all right. I don't like watching the game, but I like playing it, FIFA, on the Xbox 360. But to actually devote and dedicate your life to cheering on millionaires, that's a little bit degrading, isn't it? Isn't it? Spend your time doing something a little bit more exciting and more useful. 0870 9090 973. Supporting anything is a waste of time. Supporting football teams is the biggest waste of time there is known to mankind. And also, what is appropriate and inappropriate rules and behaviour on the street? Let's try and draw up a list of what we can do and what we can't do. I think it's fine to spit and to swear on the road, but taking a number 2 is a definite no-no.
The Iain Lee Show.
Yeah, well done. Good for you. Ah, dear. Iain, I saw a drunk youth spraying their pants with lighter fuel and setting fire to their bums in the street. They thought it was funny. I thought they were a fine example of the youth of today, says Michelle. I think that's funny. We don't condone it. No. Thank you. We don't condone it. No one should ever put lighter fluid. I nearly said a silly trick I used to when I was younger, and I won't say it on the radio 'cause it's dangerous, but it did look cool. No, I'm not going to. You don't need to shake your head. Do you want your birthday present? Come in. I've not wrapped it 'cause I only bought it today. Come in. It was Agent Chris's birthday yesterday. He didn't tell anyone, so I had to buy him a birthday present today. And, so, are you ready? It's not wrapped. Close your eyes. Put your hands out. Okay, there you go.
Nice.
But look what I got for myself. I got the same game, so we can play against each other online. I got Dead or Alive 4 for the Xbox 360. It's a wicked karate game. I got one for me as well. So, didn't you say he didn't sound overly impressed with that, did he? He sounded nice. Yeah, cheers, mate. Thanks very much. Yeah, 'cause I paid for it. I didn't blag it. I went to flipping HMV and bought that today. I also bought... because they have... Look, if you look, it's open because they have to put the pack in there so that... not hoodies, don't steal it. Who did I pay... You think I blagged it, don't you? You think I blagged this computer game? You bloomin' LBC. Absolutely. You complete... Yes. I also bought Dog Day Afternoon 2-disc edition, but that's for me. You can't have that. That's my favourite film. Anyway, sorry. Okay, self-indulgent out of the way. What is appropriate, inappropriate behaviour on the street? Supporting football teams is a waste of time. And what do you do when you buy your friend a present and he seems a little bit underwhelmed by it? Liz is in the Chelsea.
Hello, Ian. How are you?
I'm fine, Liz. You sound really miserable.
No, I'm really, really happy.
Okay, well, that's an odd way of showing it by sounding...
Why? What's my way of showing it? Don't pick on me.
I'm not picking on you,
You're only picking on me because you know I support Chelsea football team, and the reason I support them is because where I am,
yes,
you can hear when there's a game going on.
Right.
You can hear all the cheering. I never used to be a football supporter.
No.
But it's over the years, all this
Yes.
cheering and everything sort of got to me, and I thought, actually, that's nice, hearing like great big gangs of people all cheering happily.
Yes.
And I picked up on the vibe and I started looking at Chelsea and
Yes.
and I'm a big fan.
But why do you support them, Liz? Why do...
Because it's a good vibe.
Well, where's the good vibe in watching millionaires kicking a pig's bladder around?
Well, I thought the same thing when you were going to raise, what's his face, James.
Chisel O'Brien, yes.
Yeah. And I thought, hang on, I'm gonna support you, so
Yes.
I gave you all my good vibes, and that's what made you win.
Your good thighs didn't make me win.
Yes, it did.
I don't think they did. I'm not sure.
It was happy, good vibes.
But what do you get
Yeah.
from supporting Chelsea? Because they don't get... All they get from you...
Excited, Ian.
All they get from you is your money.
Happiness and excitement.
I don't believe you.
It's giggly fun.
How is... It's not giggly fun.
It is.
God, there are blokes all over town going, sweet Lord, this is why girls... Do you know, was it... When did they allow girls into football stadiums? It was about 82, wasn't it? 82 or 83.
It's not much fun going there, although, oh no, it's a bit smelly.
Oh, here we go. Suddenly the truth comes out. You're not a real supporter.
I
so
am.
you like the men. You like... I'm going to try something here. I may be wrong. You like Thierry Henry?
Oh no, you know I don't. It's Arsenal. It's
Is he Arsenal? I didn't know. I genuinely didn't know that.
No,
I took a gamble.
No, yes,
okay.
you did.
No, I didn't.
Rumours are not right.
Honestly, I did not know that. I took a gamble. Okay, let me think of a Chelsea footballer. You like Jamie Redknapp?
Don't be naughty. You know who they are. I know you know who they are because you've spoken to Clive Bull and he's a Chelsea supporter.
Well, no, yeah, listen, just by speaking to Clive Bull on the infrequent occasions I do...
Chelsea.
Yeah, I know, but by speaking to him doesn't mean that I've picked up the names of all the football players.
You're a fibber. You know jolly well who's Chelsea and who isn't.
I genuinely don't know. I know that Chelsea are the Blues.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
And they're at Stamford Bridge and they're playing Barcelona tomorrow night.
Bored.
Okay, well, never mind. They're very nice-looking chaps.
There we go. This is why it's coming out. It's because Liz.
Smiley and happy.
Liz, may I ask you?
And they're gentlemen footballers, and they don't spit on the thing.
May I ask you a question? They don't spit on
at the moment, by the way.
They don't spit on the things. May I ask you a question?
Yes.
Are you single?
I am.
There we go, you see. What I'm saying is, watching, what is it, how many men in a football team? 12, 13 men run around a football pitch, sweating, in tight shorts. I fear that that's filling a gap in your life that shouldn't...
No, tight shorts is wrong. A couple of people have said this to me. A couple of guys have said, in intimate moments, they said, I must show you me in my lycra shorts.
What?
I want to know why men think they look sexy in lycra shorts. They don't.
So when you say... So you've had men in intimate moments with you, I'm guessing that means sex, and they've said during sex, do you know what? I'm going to go and get me lycra shorts. Have a look at this. You're going to like this. Have they said that to you?
No.
Well, what? I'm confused. She's drunk. I'm confused, Liz.
Well, stop being confused.
So you're
responsible for the way you feel, Mr. Lee.
Your lovers...
Take responsibility for your own feelings.
Wow, that's the second time someone said that to me today. Your lovers like to parade around in lycra shorts?
Yeah, I'm afraid they do, yeah.
Is this a common thing? I've never known this to happen.
I want to know why they think it would make me feel horny.
Okay, well, I'm guessing...
them in them. I have to say, no, don't. Lycra shorts, not.
I'm guessing that men would imagine it makes a lady feel, as Liz says, horny, because it would... Does it show off? I don't know. Let's just leave it there. It is so. Sonia's in the Hampton Court. Hello, Sonia.
Hello. I just wanted to say, it really made me laugh, because it's just what I said to my husband about watching sport always. He doesn't actually go to football matches, but he lies on his back for 5 hours whenever there's a Grand Prix on. What? And I say, all the hours you've wasted all through your life watching... I won't mention his name, who really makes my blood curdle driving around that track.
You won't mention your husband's name or the driver's name?
What?
I say, you won't mention your husband's name or the driver's name?
The driver's name.
Why not?
Because he's so frightfully wealthy. And I said, all the hours you've wasted, you could have been making
Schumacher.
money. What?
Schumacher.
Yes.
Yes, okay. Oh! But why does your husband lie on his back?
Because he lies on his back, almost asleep, but not quite, watching it for 5 hours. And I said exactly what you said.
Yeah.
They could be doing so many other things in all those hours, and they're wasting all their lives standing there at football matches. My husband lies on his back. It's the same thing.
Yes,
then,
well, while he's lying on his back, instead of lying on his back, he could be taking you to the shops or to a restaurant or something. Couldn't he?
He lies on his back
Yes,
because he goes to sleep every so often. And in fact, it's an excuse not to do anything for 5 hours.
Do you think your marriage is a strong one?
No. No. Not at all. We've been married nearly 50 years, and it's gone on like that the whole time.
Get out, Sonia, get out. You sound fit. I'd take you. Get out. Get out of it. Divorce him.
Very difficult.
Why?
Very, very difficult.
Get a good lawyer.
And there'll be an outcry from the family.
Well, to stuff them, you've got to be happy, Sonia.
Yes.
What do you support anything?
Well,
women generally...
I paint a bit, but not very
can't,
often. But not much time, because I do gardening,
Yes.
painting the house and everything else.
You can't support painting, though, can you? I don't think painters have big exhibitions where they paint live and people are there cheering them on.
Well, I go to the RA. I do go to London to all the exhibitions I can.
Right.
But it's the hours. The hours he's wasted doing...
The what?
Nothing.
The hours.
It seems such a waste of life.
Yes,
and I think that really these football crowds are a bit odd.
Yes.
A bit contagious and not very good example for their children.
No, they're not very... Now, Sonia, you've been the best phone call so far of the day, which means you get to pick a song. What song would you like to have played for you?
Song?
Yes.
Oh, my favourite song is from Notting Hill.
And that song is?
The film from Notting Hill.
And that song is?
She or something.
She? Oh, the Burt Bacharach Elvis Costello one?
Something like that. It goes all the way through the film and it makes my blood curdle.
Well, Sonia?
Yes, it's gorgeous.
Who would you like to dedicate that song to, as I look it up on the computer?
To someone.
Would you like to dedicate someone, or do you
my
just want to...
wonderful son, Jolyon.
Who?
My son.
And his name is?
Jolyon, who is a wild success. And I'm almost, he makes up for the other half.
Yes. So, this is for your son, Jolyon, and it's She.
That's very kind.
Like Resident Regan, or kick a ball like Kevin Keegan. Don't wanna sit Barbara Wood ice to stats. I'd like to see you try it with a blue-beater cat. Penny Keith don't need me at the manor. I've no desire to marry Diana. Don't even want to paint La Van Gogh. Go nationwide with Frank Buff. I just wanna be a winner. Just a little
That's for Jolyon, that's she there. Let's go to Linda in the Edgware.
Hello.
Hello, Linda, you're on the radio.
I know I am. Hi, how are you?
Very...
I'd almost forgotten that I phoned you, actually.
Well, yes. And you will forget immediately after this phone
I
call.
won't. I'll never forget you. Such a good programme.
Thank you. But we had a lot of weird people phoning in today, haven't we?
Well, yeah, I didn't listen to all of it, but there were a few ones. I missed the last... I heard the last one, but I missed the one before that.
Yeah, I would say everyone without exception that has called in today has been a weirdo.
Oh, God, thank you very much. Well, I'm not quite sure what to say about that.
Well, you said
I'm not
thank
often
you.
at home, actually, so I'm here today, so I don't know who's going to be listening in to me.
Well,
They'll all be going
do you want to big up some people? Shout outs? Do you want to do a shout out?
You want me to shout out?
Yeah.
To everyone?
Yeah.
Okay, to Gabby in Birmingham, hi. To Vicky in Leeds, who's probably, if she's listening to this, is going to put everything all over her head and... because they always say I'm embarrassing. I'm an embarrassing mother.
Linda, this is just broadcast in London, unless they've got Sky or the internet.
Well, there we are. Everybody's going to hear
She's going to put everything over her head. That's insane.
It is, isn't it? She's going to be so embarrassed, that's why.
Yes, I'm sure. Now, Linda, you've called in for a reason, haven't you?
Well, the football one, wasn't it?
I don't know.
How many were there? There was the football one was the one I listened to. And I must admit, well, as soon as I heard that, I absolutely agreed with you, what you said.
Yes, you did.
Do they really care about...
Yes.
Everyone, spending fortunes at the football.
Who?
At the football matches. I mean, you're right. I mean, they are, and they're spending all that money and wasting all that time laying, in an oblong position, for all that time and watching them and cheering them and screaming, and they don't really care, do they? I agree with you. Wayne Rooney and all that crowd. I agreed. I just agreed with what you said. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Linda?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello, sorry, I had to go out for a second. What did you call in about?
Oh, about the football.
Sorry, yes, we had to go to an emergency broadcast. Sorry, if you make your point. Sorry, Linda, we had to do an emergency broadcast there about...
Did you? Oh, right.
At Wembley Stadium.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, no, sorry, it just cuts in. We're having an update on Wembley Stadium. Apparently, the latest news in, it won't be ready for the FA Cup final. Just in.
Oh.
So, anyway, you're back now, Linda. What was your point?
Oh, right. I thought that was a joke. No, it's not a joke. Just about what you said about, do they really care about us, people, all the supporters, do they really care about, spending we all spend fortunes going to, well, I don't, but people do spend fortunes watching the football matches and going there and cheering them, and do these top stars really care?
And I believe you had a point about oblongs. Did you?
Well, the men lay in their their sort of oblong position, don't they, and sort of watch it for hours and hours and hours. And all these poor women, what they call footballers...
Wives,
yes,
good programme. Good programme.
Widowers.
I like...
Footballers' widows, they're called, aren't they?
No, it's footballers' wives. I've seen it on TV.
No, I know the wives. I don't mean that. I'm talking about people that are at home.
Oh, these are the wives of footballers who died.
Yeah, these poor footballers' wives who are sort of sitting there watching...
The funeral.
They're sort of...
The footballer.
Well, they're sort of watching... their husbands are watching the football and they've got nothing to do in the afternoon, so...
Well, it is sad. It is sad. Linda, thank you very much for that. 0870 90... Oh, it's bad, isn't it? 90973.
Wireless Show.
It's kind of like the gift that keeps on giving, this show. Coming up after the news at 4:30, we've got a call from Steve. Steve, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Iain Lee.
Steve, good afternoon to you, sir. You have 30 seconds. Would you like to trail your phone call and your point so the listener will not switch off and go to Richard Bacon during the news?
I will do whatever you want me to do, Mr. Iain Lee.
We'll do that then.
OK, then. I am a big Tottenham fan. I am a fanatic, and football is a fantastic... No, not football. Tottenham are a great team to watch, and it is a fantastic game.
Wow. Who the hell would listen to Richard Bacon knowing that is coming up? Only a fool and a loser.
Show.
This is so... Don't forget you can get this show and other shows on the premium podcast downloads from the LBC website. Yeah, that's right. You can still get the free short version on iTunes. You can do that. It's only 20 minutes long. But But that's good. Even if you get the premium ones, get the freebies as well, because that gets us up a league. And I've never been in a chart before. I'm in a chart. I've slipped down to 27, which is not good. But there's, bonus stuff and bits and pieces, and it's not that expensive, so it's probably well worth doing. Anyway, if you want to give us a call now, 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number. Before the break, we were speaking to Steve, who I believe is a cab driver, so his opinion counts, who wanted to bang on about some rubbish football team. I wasn't really listening. Steve?
Good afternoon, Iain Lee, again.
Good afternoon to you for the second time this very day.
But the second time, that's not too bad.
No.
Right.
Good.
Do you spend money on pop concerts?
It's on what, sorry?
You go to concerts, don't you?
Pop concerts, yeah. I'm not 60, so I just call them gigs or concerts, yes.
Oh, I beg your pardon. You go to gigs?
Yes.
So, if you go to see, I don't know, something like the Rolling Stones, they could do without you.
Let's not say the Rolling Stones. Let's say Neil Diamond.
I like Neil Diamond.
He's good, isn't he?
Oh, Sweet Caroline, eh?
Come on, Sweet Caroline. Da, da, da.
Da, da. Anyway.
Yes.
Right. He could do without you being there.
But I'm not supporting him.
You are supporting him?
No, I'm not supporting him.
So you don't clap or cheer when he sings?
No, what I'm doing is I'm paying money for an evening's entertainment. Okay?
Exactly the same as I do at Spurs.
No, that's not. You support Spurs.
But you support Neil Diamond.
No, I don't. Listen to me. Come on,
I'm listening. Iain, I'm listening.
How do I switch off this intercom system so you can't hear me? Hang on, here we go. Right.
Well, I'm listening.
So, I spend, let's say, £50 on a ticket to go and see Neil Diamond. They're very expensive. I'm going, not because I want Neil Diamond to do well, not because I want Neil Diamond to rise up the league. I'm going because I want 2.5 hours of good entertainment with songs that I know. I will applaud to show respect and appreciation, and because I'm caught up in the emotion. I will stand at some point because the people in front of me are standing up. But I don't support Neil Diamond. I don't support him. I enjoy what he does. You go to the football because you have no life. You need it to be filled by 11 sweaty men in shorts who are millionaires, and you cheer them on.
Absolutely. No, I don't go to football. I go to Spurs. I support Spurs. I don't support football. I will watch England play, and if they win, great. If they don't win, a big deal. When I watch Spurs play, they win, I'm over the moon. If they lose, you don't even speak to me.
Steve, say hello to Sean.
Hello, Sean.
Hello, Steve. Fellow Tottenham fan. You're a top man.
There we go. See what I mean? You say Tottenham, this is good. Now, be honest, Sean. I'm going to say something to you, and you tell me if I'm right or wrong.
Go on, mate.
You are sad if you follow Arsenal.
Oh, of course you are. That's a whole topic in itself.
Right, now, every Spurs... let me be honest with you.
Let's not make this too technical because it's football and it's boring, so let's try and keep it... Try and make this conversation interesting.
Right, nobody supports Arsenal.
I'm bored.
Oh, right, OK. But you support Neil Diamond.
I'm not Steve, why are you going back on an argument I just beat you on a minute ago? I don't support Neil Diamond. I enjoy his music.
And I enjoy watching Spurs.
But you support them! You just said if Spurs do badly, well, don't talk to me then.
Well, let's hear what Sean's got to say. What do you have to say? You're on my side, Sean, on Ian's side.
This is going to... Well, obviously you're not a big fan at all of football, Iain.
No, it's rubbish.
I cannot understand... It sounds a very strange thing. Blokes who don't like football. I just think, how can you not like football? I work with guys that just think...
Yeah.
Oh, I hate football.
I'll tell you why I hate it. I'll tell you why I hate it. I enjoy playing football on the computer, like the FIFA, that's good.
Right.
But football in real life, it's so boring, Sean. I have got a life. I have got interests. I have got friends. I've got people who I don't need to stand next to. I have friends who I can have conversations with. Proper conversations.
Like Neil Diamond.
No, Neil Diamond's not a friend of mine. Sean, when you're at the football match, what do you talk about?
Football, obviously.
Yeah,
the game in progress.
So you're friends, and when you finish the football match, you go to the pub. What do you talk about?
We'll talk about the game.
You will talk about the football. So the football is your entire life. Don't you think that's pathetic?
Concert with your friends, you would talk about the concert before, and presume after. You
But yes,
and
it happens. Sean, Neil Diamond plays this country once every 3 years, not every Saturday afternoon.
Well, these must be
every Saturday afternoon I saw Neil Diamond, I'd get bored by week 3. I would be bored. Even if he did loads of album tracks he hasn't done for years, I would get bored, Sean. You go every week.
I know. Well, it's a lot of money, and I understand. And
It's a waste of money, isn't it?
I agree with you. One thing I do agree with you.
Yep.
It's silly money now.
Yes.
I don't think it is silly
Of
money.
course you don't, Steve, because you're a cabbie.
No,
You
but
just
let
go
me-
and get the money out of the
people go
swimming
to
pool.
I talk to people that go to the theatre, they spend 45, 50
Oh,
quid
don't
on
get
the
me
theatre
started
every
on
week.
plays. Don't get me started on plays. When was the last time you saw a decent gun battle or a car chase in a play? Never. They're rubbish. But let's talk about football.
All right, can I just say, do you know what Arsene Wenger does after he sees Arsenal win the league?
Be very careful what you say here.
All right, he switches off the PlayStation.
See, that's a
Think
football
about
joke.
that, Sean.
That's a football joke. That's what he's done there.
Did it? Yeah, good.
Yeah,
Good luck to
yeah.
Real Madrid tonight.
Yes, Steve.
Oh,
Steve,
yeah,
you're boring. Steve, you're boring me. Get rid of Steve. Sean, it's just you and me now. Mano a mano.
No, I do agree with the money. I've this season I said, right, I'm not going this season.
No.
Really want to go. Love Spurs, but it's just silly money. £35
every
minimum,
week.
Minimum. Well,
They don't need your money.
Yeah, but I mean, it used to be. When I looked at they were talking about it in the paper today, and they said in Italy and in Spain,
Yeah, I'm a little bit bored.
you can.
I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. If I were listening at home, I'd be thinking, I wonder if Richard Baker's playing that new Green Bailey song.
You either love football
Yeah.
or you hate it, and there's no middle ground. You get the people who try to pretend.
Yes, girls.
Girls, like the lady you had on earlier, who said, "Oh,
Sean, please don't be offended.
Okay.
I'm cutting you off. It was just getting a bit boring. This is the problem with football. It's so dull, and it attracts dull people. Can we find an interesting football supporter to come on the radio? I doubt it. If you like football and you think you're interesting, you think you're a bit of a character, 0870 9090 973. They're all going to be as boring as Sean and Steve. Yasser's in the Stratford. Hello, Yasser.
Hello, Ian.
Hey, Yasser, how's it going?
You all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm phoning about supporting...
Hey, listen, you're the Doctor Who correspondent, aren't you?
Yeah.
Just wonder if I can ask you a couple of quick questions, if that would be all right.
Maybe, yeah. I'm not sure if I can answer them, but...
Okay, let's see. Something's gone wrong here. Let's have a little look.
Was there a problem with my update? What's the problem? Is there some sort of problem?
Is there some sort of problem? A very interesting question. Oh, no, what's happened here is it's gone to the wrong thing. You're very, very lucky here. Very lucky. Someone has sent me some Doctor Who information and I appear to have lost it, so that's...
How come... Why have they sent you that information?
Because they think they would make a better Doctor Who correspondent than you ever could.
Oh, lovely.
So they were telling me...
Maybe they haven't got a life.
What do you mean they haven't got a life?
They spend all the day on the computer or something.
Well, if they give me good Doctor Who updates, then I don't mind if they do that. But you're very lucky. Oh no, that's not it. You're very lucky because they sent me some interesting Doctor Who information that I've yet to hear from my Doctor Who correspondent about the new series, but never mind.
I just say, I'm sure I told you about the new series.
Yeah, but you've not told me the information they told me. But luckily for you, I cannot find the email they sent me.
It never existed.
What did you just say? oh no, here it is! Oh! Okay, Yasser. Don't cry.
I'm laughing.
Ian, I don't know if you've still got your Doctor Who correspondent. Well, he was promoted. You were promoted, Yasser.
Yeah.
But here's a newly revealed nugget about the next season. Here's a question for you, Yasser, and I have the answer to this. This is from Mark Campbell, a man I respect. The second...
Who's this guy, Mark Campbell? Who's this? I don't know him.
He's sent me in some Doctor Who facts.
Oh, I don't know him.
The second episode of the two-part Cybermen story will be called...
I don't know yet.
You don't know yet? Okay, I know what the answer is.
Well, okay, I'll try to find it. So, Cybermen... What was the question again, Cybermen?
The second episode of the two-part Cybermen story will be called... Shall I just tell you the answer?
No, don't tell me the answer. No, I'll try to find out. Don't tell me today.
And also, how will I be able to preview footage of forthcoming episodes?
I'll have to find out as well for you.
Okay, I've got the answer in front of me. Just
But
let
don't
me
tell me the answer.
Okay, you're going to find out for me.
Preview... Which one was the second question, please?
How will I be able to preview clips from forthcoming episodes of Doctor Who?
All right. I think I know that, but not 100% I can get that...
Well, what do you think it is?
I was hearing... I was hearing, another radio station before.
What?
Another radio station.
Who?
I don't want to mention the radio station, give them free publicity.
Who do you listen to? Spell it.
5. BBC 5. LIVE. Alright? You got it? And I think there's a website you can preview that, but I'll have to find that information
That's not the answer I was thinking of. Yeah, so you called to speak about football. We'll get your call on football after this.
The Afternoon Wireless Show.
Yes. Yasser? You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Can I just say, Marianne has emailed in. Yasser is incompetent but funny. Lino is confused. Lino's gone, what in the... Yasser's code? How on earth is anyone supposed to decode that? BBC5, he said. Leave it with me. Lino is going to try and decode what station you were talking about before the news.
Well, I said it out so simple, even for stupid people, it was easy to understand.
Well, I didn't get it.
Well, you said I mentioned all the letters of the thing and the number. I said it...
But did you mention them in the right order?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
You know what BB and C stands for, don't you?
What were they again?
B.
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 C.
C.
Yeah, British Broadcasting Corporation.
Uh-huh.
And then the number 5.
Yep.
And then LIVE.
What does that stand for?
Live. BBC Radio 5 Live.
But what's the radio station?
That's Radio 5 Live.
Right. And that's the station that you didn't want to give any publicity to, and you've mentioned it about 6 times now.
Yeah, but you made me.
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, who cares?
My boss cares. My boss cares that you're bigging up BBC 5 Live, and you do listen to it because you said you listen to it because you think you can down.
Not when you're on. Not when you're on.
Okay. Well, when do you listen to it?
I listen to it maybe in the evenings at 7 o'clock when if they're doing some football or some other kind of stuff at sport time. That's when I listen to it about.
So you listen to that instead of listening to Gary King with the big quiz.
I don't like that.
Why don't you like Gary King?
No, it's not the Gary King. It's a big quiz.
Why don't you like it?
Because I ain't going to win on it. So.
Hey, do you know who's in the lead on the big quiz at the moment?
Is that Phil from Norwood?
It's Phil. That's very. It's Philip from South Norwood.
So I'll tell you how he got there.
Well, by answering the questions, I think.
It's so in his minute to win it, he only got 7, but he gambled 5 times.
What is Philip? What is the thing that you have attached to the back of a jacket? Philip, what is the name of the young people who are blamed with a lot of crime on the street? Excellent stuff.
Can I get to my football point now?
Sorry, Yasser, did you have a football point?
Yeah.
Gregory in the Oval.
Hello?
Gregory, will be 2 minutes. I'm just going to finish with Yasser.
Okay.
Sweet. Yasser, what can I do for you?
Yeah, I like football, but I like the football because I entertainment. I don't spend money on them. I got the one football DVD, but I don't spend money.
So hang on. You've got a football DVD that costs what? Let's say 15 quid.
Yeah.
But you don't spend money on them.
No,
apart from that, £15.
Yeah, but that's the one because the reason I got that was because I'll tell you why I got that. I'll tell you.
What? Why would you have a DVD of football? Because you know what? Once you've seen it, it ain't gonna change, yes.
No, but it's still exciting. I've seen it. It's like, why would you watch a film over and over again? Because you still like it, don't you?
Because it's made really well.
Yeah,
Lino says, is it BBC Southern Counties Radio?
Oh, tell us to shut up. Yeah, I'm still there.
Okay, Ian, another question for your soon-to-be ex-Doctor Who correspondent. Sorry, but he's... This is an email I'm reading. Be polite. Sorry, but he's really not all that. Here's the question. Which well-known celebrity is under one of those Cybermen costumes?
I'm fucking not...
He said flipping.
I didn't swear.
No, well, I'm not sure. There is... I knew this. I knew the answer to this. There is a famous celebrity who is playing a part of a Cyberman in the new series of Doctor Who.
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I don't.
So I tell you what. Let's have some music. You can guess. You got 42 seconds, starting from now.
Can you give me a clue?
Yes, he's a famous broadcaster, and he works on the radio station BBC Radio 2.
Is it Terry Wogan?
His brother is Paul Ross.
Jonathan Ross.
Stop the clock! Stop the clock!
Basically got this guy's bottom stuck in my face as he's
What?
bending over
Dear
the
me,
machinery.
Sorry, that was...
But at least he's trying to get my thing out.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know where that came from. Yes, well done.
Thank you.
Your pleasure. So your point about football is you've got a DVD and you think football's brilliant and you give them all your money.
I don't give them my money. The reason I just bought this one was because I don't...
Yes, sir. Gotta go. 0870 9090 973. That's our current Doctor Who correspondent. Correspondent update, by the way, 5:38. It's well worth listening to. You will get 3, 4, 5 pieces of information you never knew before. Gregory's in the Oval. Hello, my friend.
Hi, Ian.
Hey, Gregory, how's it going? I've not spoken to you for ages.
Yeah. I've been trying to call you, but who are always busy, you know, at work, you know.
Yeah. Hey, Gregory, have you got a minute to spare?
Yeah, I've got a minute to spare.
Do you want a quick game of the sweet game again?
Well, I've got flu, so I don't think this week will be a good idea,
Okay,
you know?
okay, I'll go first. Now, the rules of the sweet game, in case you don't know, is that I have to sing a line from a song that's got the word sweet in, then Gregory does it, and we keep going back and forth until one of us no longer knows any songs with the word sweet in. Okay, I'll go first.
Okay.
And it's a clean slate, Gregory, so we can use the same songs we used last time. Here we go.
Okay.
Sweet dreams are made of these. Your turn.
What, do you want me to repeat the same thing?
No, we've played this before, Gregory. You have to sing a song that's got the word sweet in.
Okay,
It's the sweet game.
Okay. You start again then.
I'll start again, okay, I'll start again with the same song. Sweet dreams are made of these.
Yearly show is the best of the world.
What?
Yearly show is the best
of the world. You're correct there. But, Gregory, no, we've played this game before. You have to come up with you don't carry on the song.
This is because I'm not good in singing, Ian.
But we've played this before. Listen, this is you playing it before.
Hallelujah.
This is you.
Hallelujah.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. You've got to sing a song that's got the word sweet in it, a different song.
Okay.
I'll start again. Sweet dreams are made... No, I'm doing this one, Gregory.
Okay.
Listen, we've got to go to a break now. I think you're a little bit nervous. You've got... The way it works, I sing a song that's got the word sweet in.
Yeah.
You come back and sing a line of another song, a different song that's got the word sweet in.
Sweet in it, okay.
Okay, listen, you got a minute to think. 0870 9090 973 is the phone number. You can email Iain, IAIN, at lbc.co.uk. Coming up after this, Gregory's Point, and we play the sweet game live on the wireless. Sweet dreams are made of these. Gregory.
Come on, Ian Lee is the best of the world.
We've been here, mate. What you've done there, you've done what you did 2 minutes ago. You're not supposed to carry on the song I sing.
Okay, all right.
You've got to sing a song.
Different song.
A different song. Sorry, did I not say that word 6 times? You have to sing a different song that has the word sweet in it.
Okay, I'll try.
Do you want to go first, or shall I go first?
Oh, you go for it.
I tell you what, listen, I've just given you Sweet Dreams, so you can sing that. I'm going to sing a different song. You can use Sweet Dreams if you want, okay?
Okay.
So I'll go. My sweet Lord. Your turn.
Hey, my sweet baby, come on, sweetheart.
Okay, good call. My turn, okay. Sweet Home Alabama. Your turn.
Sweet baby, come on, don't leave me alone. Is that okay?
That is excellent. Good. Okay, you've got me there. Okay. Here's one for me. Oh, sweet child of mine. Your turn.
Mama, sweet mama, sweet mama, come on, mama.
Okay, my turn, thank you. Sweets for my sweet, sugar for my honey. Your turn, Gregory.
Da 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 da, sweet, sweet, sweet. Da 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 da, sweet, sweet, da 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 da.
Good one. Okay, my turn. Okay, here we go. Sweet Caroline. Bam, bam, bam. Gregory.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Sweet. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Sweet, sweet.
Okay. My turn. Okay. I'm struggling now.
You're struggling now.
Struggling now. Okay.
Today.
Let's have a go. I think I've done George Harrison. I've done. Okay. Kisses sweeter than wine. Your turn.
Dun 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 dun. Sweet, 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 sweet. Dun 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 dun. Sweet.
It's a bittersweet symphony, tan tan tan.
come on, come on, come on, sweet baby, come on, sweet baby, come on, sweet baby, come and get me now. Pam, 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 sweet, 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 come and get me now.
Gregory, you win, my friend. Listen, we'll get your point after the news. 0870 90 90 973. That is the funniest thing I've ever heard. Can't do it. Wow, that was some intensive sweet game action earlier on with the Grand Master of the sweet. If you just tuned in, I think the last hour was probably as good as it's going to get. Sorry. If you just tuned in, I'd go back to wherever you were. Really good. Thank you. I say really good, you know, it was, for us it was really good. Compare it to any other professional broadcast, it was cack, but, you know, for us it was kind of alright. What have we got coming up this hour? We've got the 5:38 Daily Correspondent Update, which we do daily every single day. If you've never heard it before, you will get 3, 4, maybe 5 pieces of information that you did not know, and it will be useful to you, and people will be impressed that you know it. After 6... I'm getting good at doing the housekeeping, aren't I? This is what they call doing the housekeeping, setting everything up. So I got told off the other day. After 6, we're taking a call straight to air. I got an MP3 to play. Oh, we've got the Happy Birthday song that I think Dave, I'm not sure, I may have got that name wrong, sent in yesterday. We'll play that today. And on Friday, the whole show, the whole 3.5 hours is Mixed Mental Mayhem. The whole show will be taking a call straight to air on Friday. Agent Chris doesn't want it. Helen Behind the Glass, I think, is in support of that, I think. Well, she's blank-faced. She's not sure yet. She has yet to make her mind up. I'm wholeheartedly supporting it. Well, it'll be quite slow and sedate, but it might be fun. But we're talking about appropriate behaviour on the street after I saw some old boy, about 50, doing press-ups in the middle of the pavement. And what it was, I know why this got me angry. It's 'cause he's just showing off. He's obviously single, or wants a bit on the side, and is thinking, if I do press-ups on the pavement, ladies will want to have sex with me. That's what he's doing. He's showing off. He's lucky that some thug didn't push his face down with his boot and steal his wallet. Thug. What did you think I said? You didn't think I said the swear word, did you? You were about to press the dump button. I said thug. No, I didn't say anything, Helen. I said thug. He thought I said flipping heck. Dearie, dearie me. You didn't dump... Have you dumped me? Have I been dumped? No, I don't want to be dumped. Oh, I do, actually. Dump me later on. Dump me a little bit later on when we're messing around. Dump me during the summary. Yeah, well, dump, by the way, to listeners. You know what dump means. It's when we have a 7-second delay and we press a button which cuts those 7 seconds out, in case someone says a naughty, something libelous, or slanderous, whichever... Yeah. I don't know. I'm waffling. Appropriate and appropriate behaviour, and if you support a football team, we were going to open this all up into supporting things in general, but I think we should just stick with football teams. If you support football teams, you're a loser. Isn't that right, Paul, in the car?
It definitely is.
Thank you, my friend. How are you doing?
I'm alright. I'm a bit fed up with these football fans, though.
Tell me why?
They're just rubbish, aren't they? Spending their whole life just on about football. Just rubbish.
The thing is, football it's so, it's such an elitist thing. I never played football at school because I didn't enjoy it. I thought it was boring. I thought the rules were too complicated.
You were a bit rubbish at it, that's why.
Oh, well, I was getting to that point, yes. I was a little bit rubbish at it. But it's just, it's thick, rich men running around being cheered on by thicker, rich men.
Yeah, we need more Gregorys.
I think we do need more Gregorys, Paul. There's nothing I can do about that apart from siring 5 sons and calling each one Gregory. There's a famous boxer, isn't there? Whose children have all got the same name as him. It's not George Foreman, is it? I think... Well, this is a random one. This might be an urban myth. Are all of George Foreman's children, including his daughter, called George Foreman? This is what I've heard. 0870 9090 973. Someone can... Is there a boxer whose children, including his daughter, have the same name as him? Or have I dreamt that? Joseph is in the Bracknell. Hello, Joseph.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, you.
I heard you say earlier,
when I was driving home that not enough news and current events in your show.
We have had a little bit of flack recently because we're not talking about the bird flu, we're not talking about Iran, we're not talking about Saddam Hussein's trial or the... so, yes, we have had complaints, which is why Agent Chris is now doing a twice-weekly feature, which we play about 3:38, called Agent Chris's One Word on the Street, where he goes out and find out what the one word on the street is.
Okay, well, what do the bosses not get your show? I mean, it's
good question.
Comedic. It's entertainment.
Yeah.
We don't need more news and current events. There's so much of it already.
Very good question.
Bad enough that we got to hear the couple of news breaks that you have per hour as it is now.
Paul, it's not 4 news breaks an hour. It's not. Hang on, let me do that sentence again. Sorry. You should have dumped that. It's not 2 news breaks an hour. It's 4 news breaks an hour. And yes, Emily Littlemore is lovely. Although yesterday she made a rude gesture at me through a window. But do you know what I mean? Wembley Stadium.
Yeah, that we have at work. We have Sky News on a big TV screen all day.
Wow!
I've heard the headlines all day. I've heard about Wembley till it's come out of my ears. You know, I look forward to driving home and getting home and listening to you and relaxing.
May I just say, though, for the one thing in the favour of Sky News, the women are beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Aren't they just? Sky News has obviously gone round to where beautiful lady journalists hang out and said, right, you're coming with us, and all the men look like my granddad. It's a weird mix. It's men in their 60s and beautiful young women.
Yeah, well, I ignore the men, basically. So.
Well, I know I ignore them, but you have to look at them every now and then, don't you?
If you can avoid it.
Yes. So, Joseph, you would like to say... Can me get your name and details. So you're Joseph, and you're in the Bracknell.
That's right.
Just writing this down, because this could be useful, you know, if things kick off. And your point is, again, sorry...
That the show's fine. It doesn't...
Hang on. The show is... Fine, yep.
Yeah, we don't need more news and current events.
Well, hang on. Sorry, I'm writing this down. I'm going to give this to the boss. We don't need what, sorry?
More news and current
More news and current affairs. Yeah, anything else?
Well, I suspect that the people that have been complaining...
Hang on. Joseph suspects... I'll shorten this a little bit. The complainers, yeah?
Yeah, are some of the old... fogies that used to listen before you were on.
Are the old fogies that used to listen before I was on.
Wireless Show.
Yeah, I knew I wasn't wrong. A lot of people emailed in, Sam, George, not George, sorry, Sam, Mike, and lots of other people, saying, George Foreman, the boxer, has 10 children, 5 daughters and 5 sons. All of his sons are named George. The daughters have different names. Why would he name all of his 5 sons George? That's insane, isn't it? If anyone can explain that, then give us a call, 0870 9090 973. Paul is in the Ladbroke Grove.
A shrewd Ian.
Very shrewd. What?
Very much so, yeah.
Why is it shrewd?
Oh, it's been very astute, I thought. Well, the bits I heard, there was a big bit that I missed because I was marvelling at my new toilet.
What time did you? He's actually installed a toilet. He doesn't mean that. What time were you marvelling at your toilet that you've installed? Not that. And I'll tell you what happened.
Oh, over about the last 40 minutes.
Oh no, you missed the sweet game.
Oh, I heard the first half of that. It was brilliant, Ian. That was great.
Gregory is so good. He's played me before on the radio. He is the world's best sweet gamer. Although
I had a little suspicion, Ian, there.
Yeah.
I think he was making up some songs that you wouldn't know, but he was making them up, but he did it so well that you couldn't catch him out.
The rules of the Sweet Game are you have to sing real, released, official songs. I'm not sure. There's a steward's inquiry into those. You're saying that he made up all of the songs he was singing? He made them up?
He made them... he was very clever because they sounded like they could have been some... Trinidadian melody or something like that.
No one...
But of course you know that.
No one is that good at writing songs. He's like, not even Paul McCartney in his heyday, which I think was 1965.
Because I didn't phone back while we were on the way to school.
Yeah. Not even Paul McCartney in his heyday, which I think was 1965. So, who is that? Hello?
It's me, it's Paul.
But did you not hear a woman talking then, Paul?
I did. This weird woman, Ghost in the Machinery, sort of...
Is there someone at your end, Paul?
Not at my end. I've got no woman at my end, Ian.
That was me.
There's no... Hello?
Hello,
Who are you?
Roma.
Is she at your end, Ian?
Roma, are you at my end?
No,
Where are you?
in the St Albans.
Well, then how are you on... I don't understand what's happening.
You guys phoned me.
Hang on, hang on. Hey, 1 second. Agent Chris, we're so desperate for callers, we're phoning out to people to get them. So you must have called in first of all, Roma.
Yes, I did.
OK, well, that's good. So we're just in case people think we use stooges.
Cameron, shush.
Yeah, Cameron, shush. Idiots. Who's Cameron, your boyfriend?
My son.
Well, no, you can't
who
slap him.
regularly tries to get on to wind you up.
Oh, well, does he want to wind me up now?
Probably.
Yeah, but Paul, would you like to be wound up by Cameron?
Yeah.
Get Cameron on to wind us up. Cameron, wind me up, wind Paul up.
To wind him up.
Come on, Cameron,
Hello?
wind us up, Cameron. You got Paul, Paul, say hello to Cameron.
Hi there, Cameron.
Hello.
Hey, Paul, this is Ian, you're on the radio now. I believe you want to wind us up.
Okay.
Come on, wind us up, here we go.
You look funny.
Okay. Next, come on, keep them coming, Cameron, keep them coming.
You're weird.
Keep them coming. Okay, I'm getting wound up now. Wow.
Are you getting wound up?
Are you getting wound up, Paul? Because he's saying this
is
to
it
you.
me he's supposed to be winding up? No, I'm not at all wound
okay.
up by that.
I'm getting wound up, but carry on,
I
Cameron.
know all of those things you told me about me.
Yeah, come on. Here we go.
I'm very angry with you.
Okay, yeah. I'm getting wound down now.
Why are you angry with me?
Because you're a weirdo.
Yeah, I know that. I am, yeah.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you? Are you Ian Lee?
No. I'm Paul. I'm the bloke you're supposed to be winding up.
Oh, go away.
No, that didn't wind me up either.
What? Who are you? Hello?
This is London's LBC 97.3.
Hello? Hello? Who was that
working.
guy? What?
It's not working, is it?
What's not working?
You winding me up?
No.
Cameron,
Yeah?
you know you tried to wind us up.
Yeah?
We just wound you up.
No, you didn't.
Come on, I wound you up, my friend. You know it. You was well wound up.
No, I wasn't, mate.
Yes, you was, mate.
No, I wasn't, blood.
Yes, you was, mate.
No, I wasn't, mate.
Yes, you was.
Nah.
Yes, you was.
Nah.
Yeah?
Nah.
Yeah?
No.
Yeah?
No.
Yeah?
No.
Yeah?
It ain't
Yeah?
true. It ain't true.
Anyway, I think we've finished. Cameron, thank you for that.
Okay.
Can I speak to your mother again?
Okay, here's my mum.
Thank you. I think we wound up a child there, Paul. Well done.
Oh, that was good fun.
Yeah, yeah, he wound us up successfully. Congratulations.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no, I think we wound him up, but I hope he didn't think
Yeah,
that we were
I think
bullying
so.
him at all. That was a bit
No,
naughty.
you didn't.
Sorry. No, so, hang on. So, Paul, you, oh gosh, I don't know who to go to first, because you're both up at the same time. Right, let's go ladies first, Roma.
Okay, yeah.
Now, you've called in, what is it about? But Paul is still here as well, so don't be rude about him.
Okay, I won't be rude. No, I phoned in earlier to say I'm a new listener.
Yes, welcome. Today is your first day?
Sorry, no, well, no, not quite.
Not quite, no. Okay.
But it's been only a few months,
Okay.
and I just wanted to say, earlier you were saying that you'd been getting calls from people saying that the show was rubbish.
Yeah, well,
And,
yes.
well, you know.
You know.
And I did say to one of the guys that answered the phone that actually it's one of the only shows that makes me howl with laughter.
Hey,
'Cause it's
come on.
mad.
Come
and you
on.
need a bit of madness.
Come
in
on.
life.
Yes, well done. We like you.
Exactly.
Thank
and
you.
then they asked me if I had any street stories.
And did you have any street stories? Did you work on the street for some time?
No.
No. It sounds like you could have done very well, though. You've got a nice voice.
Oh, thank you.
Pleasure. I don't know if that's a compliment, but well done. So, have you got any street stories?
Well, it was sort of things you shouldn't do on the street story.
Yes.
And it's probably not as funny anymore, but
No.
I was out with Cameron. And
Oh, he sounds
and
like a
friends.
handful.
He is a handful.
Yes.
And we were enjoying a nice luncheon at a well-known chain of very nice restaurants.
Oh, lovely.
And all of a sudden, a gentleman passed by, squatted in the street, and did what he needed to do. And, of course, the kids howled with laughter.
A kid, to a child, there's nothing funnier. To someone like Cameron, there's nothing funnier than seeing a man drop his trousers and doing a poo in the street. I'm kind of on his side there in this instance.
So that was my story. It's not that funny, really, is it?
No, it's not that funny. No, it's very funny, and it's told in a very lovely way.
Oh, thank you.
And what are you doing this evening?
Not much, actually.
Fancy going out for a drink?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah?
Yeah, as long as you're buying.
Of course I'm buying. I'm loaded.
Oh, well, that's all right then.
Okay. Well, see, I can be round there at St Albans probably about 8:30.
Yeah, that's fine.
Lovely. I look forward to it.
Bed. Yeah, me too.
What did you say?
You're not supposed to be asking people out on the radio. I remember that much.
Yes. Well, okay. Well done, you. Did she say we'd go to bed, or did she say the kids have gone to bed? I don't know. Paul.
Hi, Ian.
Sorry, I was cracking onto a lady there.
I noticed that. So you're out for a drink later?
Well, so it would seem.
Good on you, Ian.
Paul, you're a good lad. Listen, we'll come back to you after you've had a wee bit of this.
The show.
Paul, okay, you've got 40 seconds. I'm sorry. Tell us your stuff.
Oh, yeah, it's rather dull, actually, because I do enjoy football. I like watching it, but I can't be bothered with all the getting upset about it and hearing people talk about it. It's dull. It's really dull. But I do enjoy watching the game and watching people, why they win and how they win. But apart from that, I find it dull as ditch water.
I've got a pen, and if you turn it upside down, the pretty lady's dress comes off. It actually does. Sorry, I wasn't listening at all. Thank you for that, Paul. More of your calls after this. Don't forget we're on until 6:30. At 6 o'clock, we go straight to air. And play Triple M. Your calls come straight to air. We've got an MP3 to play today as well, which got sent in yesterday to celebrate Agent Chris's surprise, mysterious birthday. 0870 90 90 973 is the phone number. If you want to give us a call now and take part in the kind of main body of the show, which I think has been a bit of a dandy today. I think it's been pretty good. I would listen to this one if I were sad enough to do that. What have we been talking about? Appropriate and inappropriate behaviour on the street. Excuse me, I should have pressed the cough button, but I couldn't press it in time. What is appropriate and what is inappropriate behaviour on the street? John in the Barking.
Yes, I'm really disgusted about how people allow their pets to foul the pavements. I think that instead of the government enforcing parking and transport, they should really clamp down on dog owners.
You got a bad line. Put clamps on dog owners for.
No, they shouldn't put clamps on dog owners, but they should put more of a penalty for dog owners.
There's nothing wrong with a doggy having a little poo-poo in the street. That's what they do. They're dogs. They're not trained to... They don't know how to use toilets.
Well, it's not very nice, when you go down the street and, you put your nice, expensive shoes in something.
Well, I haven't trodden on dog poo-poo for many. But they do now. The owners pick it all up and stuff. It's the cats that you need to worry about. It's the cats, because you can't train a cat, John. Dogs you can train, dogs you can smack their bottoms, dogs you can follow around and pick up their doings.
Right, how many owners do? That's what I want to know.
All of them.
Do?
All of them.
No, it's not where I live.
Well, barking, ironically, is a bit of a dive anyway, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
Isn't it? I'm just being honest. As far as I know, barking is not what you would call nice.
No, I mean, no, it's not nice.
No. Okay.
But it doesn't mean it doesn't have to be clean.
What?
It doesn't mean that it doesn't have to be clean, though.
Well, I know what. Why don't you go round and pick it all up? do your service to your community. Come on, John, you can do it. On your hands and knees with plastic bags, picking up dog doo-doo. Don't cry. Are you crying? He's crying. Have I made a man cry again? Hey, John, I'm sorry. John, I'm really sorry. I'm backing off. I didn't know this would have this effect on you. Are you all right?
Yes. I mean,
Okay, he's gone. He's gone there. John was crying there. 0870 90 90 973 is the telephone number. It's been a really odd show today, but there's been some really good bits that have made me think and have made me sad. Two bits that made me sad now, which is kind of good. Oh, look at that! There's a lot of adverts going on, isn't there? Which is a good thing, very good thing. And by the way, advertisers, may I say, LBC 97.3 offers very, very competitive rates. I don't know if it does or not, I'll never put an advert out. Ian! Taking the LBC out of short people and old people is acceptable, but attacking football is just wrong, you mental. This is where it goes insane. A good football game is like a film. It tells a story where you never know the ending or what's going to happen. The only difference is football is real, not made up. And then there's a bit here, which is P.S. Why do you call the J to the O to the B Jism O'Brien? Now, I've said that word because apparently people are mishearing me, and I apologise if anyone's offended. I don't call him that. I call him Chisel O'Brien. Chisel. Because he was upset with being called baby-faced, and he is no longer... moon-faced. And he is no longer moon-faced. We gave him the chance to come up with his own nickname. He came up with Chisel O'Brien. What a... 5:38!
It's time for the daily 5:38 Daily Correspondent Update. Brought to you every day. Daily.
Hello, this is Dave in Hackney, Ian's longest staff correspondent. Did you know that the longest toenails ever with a combined length of 10 toenails measured at sickening 2.21 meters? I love your toe. I hope your toenails aren't that long, my love, and Rayburn.
Oh, dear. Sean, the Chaz and Dave correspondent says, a brawl broke out at the end of Chaz and Dave's gig in Leatherhead last Friday, where a bunch of young lads tussled and ended up on the stage throwing beer around. Chaz and Dave were saying, calm down, lads, mind the electrics.
I'm Robert in the Porter for TV Times in Human Form correspondent. And did you know that the longest strike in television history was ITV's strike between July and October 1979? And the first programmes after the strike finished were The News and 321.
Steve, the video games correspondent, says the boss of Xbox 360's Japanese efforts has been fired due to the failure of the console in Japan.
Hi, it's from Canada. I'm Ian's Lost and Canadian Uber correspondent. And here's a Canadian update. Did you know that Canada is home to the world's tallest freestanding structure? The CN Tower, located in the city of Toronto, stands at a majestic 1,815 feet 5 inches. The elevators that take visitors up to the observation decks travel at a speed of 15 miles an hour. Rather take the stairs? Why not? There's only 1,776 of them.
Wow, yes! That's one for the record books. That was the longest correspondent update we've ever had. All combined, and excellent stuff. Well, the longest staff correspondent, Dave, I didn't know what he was talking about, though. I missed the key word. He did... Wait, did he call out a Rayburn... Did he call out a Rayburn his lover? Did he say that? There's something going... It does make me laugh. Oh, I've laughed a lot today, and that's good for the world. Lucy's in the Ladbroke Grove.
Hello there.
Hello, Lucy.
I've never called before. I'm a first-time caller.
Hey, listen, thank you for calling. How are you feeling? You all right?
I'm a bit nervous. But
hey, don't be nervous. Come on. Well done. Well done, you.
I've been listening to you for a couple of months, and first time I've rung you, and I listen to you every day. But listen,
yes.
I'm a massive football fan.
Uh-oh.
And I've travelled to many countries to see Chelsea, and it's brilliant. I love it.
Why? The thing we're talking about is support. Why are you supporting them, Lucy? Why are you giving... Abramovich is a billionaire. Don't give him more money.
I don't care. Do you know what? I love what he's done for the team. You know, he's made it a brilliant...
He's bought the most expensive players in the world to make them indestructible.
You know what? The manager's the man who's made them the team they are today.
Now, you're a lady, I'm a gentleman, I'm a straight heterosexual gentleman, but Jose Mourinho is one of the most attractive men in the world.
Yeah, but he's not the one I like.
Which is the one you like?
John Terry.
Thierry Henry?
No, he's Arsenal, you know that. John Terry's the man. He's going to be playing for England, and I bet you watch the World Cup in June. I bet you get involved, and I bet you end up loving it.
Well, if they get through the qualifying, if they get to the quarterfinals, yes, I'll watch the quarterfinal and any match.
I'm talking about World Cup. I bet you love.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I said.
Yeah, the quarterfinals of the World Cup. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I would watch that.
Can I just say to all the Spurs fans, I'm well happy that you're above Arsenal as well.
Now, Lucy, don't, because you sounded nice, and now you're getting all boring on me. Don't do this. You sound like an intelligent, beautiful woman.
I didn't want you to think that all football fans are boring, and I don't think I'm boring. And I go with my sister, and I take my kids sometimes.
Tell me one thing you do, because you've not convinced me so far. One thing you do that isn't boring.
That isn't boring?
One thing you do. You're going to prove that all football fans aren't boring. One thing you do that isn't boring.
I don't drink. And
one thing you do that isn't boring.
What do you mean? My whole life. I mean, I'm an artist. I paint. That's not boring.
One thing in your life.
I listen to you every day. Most of your listeners who are listening to love football. They're not boring.
Well, you say that.
If what you were about to hear could transform your life...
Don't forget, after 6 o'clock, Triple M, we're going to take your calls straight to air for the last 30 minutes of the show. Sorry, my jeans, I've really got to adjust myself, sorry. My jeans got really tight around my gentleman's. Sorry, really uncomfortable. I can't, even then it's still unpleasant. That's it, you can unshield your eyes, Helen, it's back in its... Don't finish the sentence in, you need to pay the mortgage. Mark's in the Camberwell, hello Mark.
Yeah, it was a bit too much information.
Yeah, I know, I'm sorry, I nearly got really vulgar and unintelligible. So let's move on. Let's move on.
Yeah, people supporting, completely agree with you, people supporting football clubs and things like that, but something you've forgotten to mention,
yes.
you know when they do, they all talk, oh yeah, we shouldn't have moved him, we shouldn't have sold him. They talk like they own the club themselves.
Yeah, that's a strange thing to do, isn't it?
Isn't it?
What do you think?
They only watch it on the telly. Yeah. And they talk like, oh yeah, we shouldn't have done that, mate. No.
What do you think is lacking in their lives so much that they have to put everything into supporting football? One of my best friends, I shan't mention his name because I know, but it's Steve. One of my best friends, he's obsessed with football, and I hadn't seen him for about a month, and I arranged to go round. And I went round to his flat, and we were going to go out for a drink and something to eat. And he said, all right, mate, just give us 10 minutes, the football's on. Yeah. And I hadn't seen him for about a month, my best friend, and I had to sit there for 10 minutes while he watched the football.
And then they get into arguments as well, when they're amongst others, they're like, no, you shouldn't have done that, was the biggest mistake you've done. Why?
Yeah. What do you do on a Saturday afternoon, Mark? What is there instead of soccer?
Friends, bars, pubs and clubs.
Yes, so you support alcohol?
Yes.
Nice work.
I work for alcohol, so I've got to support alcohol.
You work for alcohol?
I work in alcohol, yeah.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Mark, listen, thank you very much for that. But yes, take what was he going to say? Take care, take drugs? Take your mind off of things? I don't know. We just don't know. I'm sure it was going to be a good message. 0870 90 90 973 is the telephone number. Now, earlier on in the show, probably right near the start of the show, we had a phone call from Joanne in the Harrow. She had to go on the school run, so we couldn't put her on the radio then. But what we've done throughout the entire show is make all of the callers just a little bit shorter so that Joanne would have a whole 5 minutes of broadcast time. Joanne?
Hello?
Your 5 minutes starts now. Away you go.
Oh, my God. Okay. What do you want me to do? Just tell you the story that happened to me? Okay, obviously you do. I'm not going to do it unless you tell me what you want me to do. I want to make sure I get it right. Not going to speak, going to hang up. Not going to speak unless you tell me what you want me to do.
It's your 5 minutes of radio, Joanne. You can do what you want.
Well, what do you want me to talk about?
What did you call in about?
Well, I called in hours ago.
I was told this was going to be the greatest phone call ever on Speech Radio.
I'll tell you what happened.
No, let's not fall out, Joanne. You sound lovely. Please be my friend.
I am lovely. I think you're so funny as well. You crack me up every day on the way to school.
You're stressed out today, are you?
I am a bit.
Hang on a minute. Let's just stop the clock. Let's calm this down. What the hell can I do to de-stress you, Joanne?
Oh, I don't know. Can I send you in a CD?
What?
Can I send you in a CD?
Well, how is that going to de-stress you?
Well, it won't de-stress me. It might make me famous, though.
What do you do?
I did send in. I was really upset. I did send in a CD ages ago to Nick Ferrari.
Oh, Nick Ferris. He sells
you know what? He didn't even reply to me.
What?
We had a really long chat, got on really well, and he said to me that he would... I'm so glad I'm not listening to this on the radio, but he said that he'd listen to it, and he didn't.
Oh, that is shameful. Nick Ferris is a very, very busy man.
Yeah, well, he sang to me. You see, we sang to each other.
What?
We had like a sing-off. I sang to him, he sang to me, then I sang to him again, he sang to me, and...
So you're a self-publicist?
No.
No? OK.
I'm a very shy singer. But on that particular day, I wasn't shy, and I was really brave, and I sang to him, and I'd never done that before. So I sent him in a CD.
Yes.
And,
Well, this is... Hang on a minute, Chris. One second.
What you did with it.
Joanne, I'm just going to turn my microphone off. 1 second. Sorry. Chris, sorry. This is the best phone call we're ever going to get, and it's going to save the show. Is this what you're telling me? Unbelievable. OK, put this back on. Joanne, OK, so we're back on the air. Hello there. Sorry about that. I had to disappear for a second.
Anyway, do you want my CD? Shall I send it to you, and then you can get other listeners to call in and say what they think?
What kind of songs do you sing?
Ballads.
Do you sing any famous songs?
Do I sing any famous songs? Yeah, I sang, not famously famous, like on stage or anything, but...
What? So give me a snatch.
Smile, you know. No, because you take the mickey.
I won't take the mickey, Joanne. Come on. Where have you got this idea from? Come on. Give me a little bit. Come on.
Right.
Come on. Here we go.
Are you ready?
Hang on. Chris.
Can you put any reverb on my voice?
Yes, I can. Hang on. Let me just get the reverb button. Hang on 1 second.
Rambo is father to Fonzie.
Reverb's on. Away you go.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Smile, though your heart is breaking. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile and maybe tomorrow. That's it.
Awesome. Yes.
Awful?
Awesome. I've got one too.
I think he said it was awesome.
Oh, I think he said it was awful.
Let's ask him again. What did you think of that?
Awesome. Yes. Awesome. I've got one too.
Yeah. Let's just ask him one more time.
Awesome. Yes. Awesome. I've got one too.
If you were missold an endowment that's facing a shortfall and...
now, the next caller, Ozzy, is in the Southall. He wants to speak about Series 2 of Lost, which has not yet started in this country. They're halfway through it in the States. Some of us have seen bits of it. Me, I'm up to date with it, apart from the last episode. Now, Ozzy, because there are big fans of Lost, you may not mention any characters' names, you may not tell us any plot lines, and you must not mention the word lost. Away you go.
Easy. We meet again. Okay, so what do you want me to talk about then?
OK. You must not mention any character names.
Yeah.
You must not mention the word lost.
Yeah.
And you must not tell us any plot lines. Apart from that, you want to talk about...
Series 2 of Lots.
OK, lots. Good work.
I know. I've been listening to you for, like, years now.
Yeah.
My first call. OK, and, yeah, you want me to talk about Lost, yeah?
Right, don't mention Lost again.
OK, if, they...
Don't tell us, And don't tell us anything that happens in it.
Okay. So what can I say then?
I don't know.
Let me just say, okay, they begin...
No, don't tell us anything that happens in Series 2 of Lost. But carry on, make your point.
Yeah, it's just getting boring, you know? Just like, first couple of episodes, it's really good, yeah? Like, then it just...
No, don't tell us anything that happens in it. Make your point.
It was great, yeah, in the first episode, the first series, actually. It was really good, yeah, the series Lost, but it's just really boring now. Just boring. It's just plain.
Don't, Ozzy! Don't tell us anything that happens in it.
So what can I say?
You can't say anything, my friend. If you missed the show, it sounded like this.
Yeah, I was just ringing up about the CD you're giving away. I'd like to have one, please.
Radish, let me have it. Just leave the radish alone. No, I said no. Take it to me.
I'll have it then. Breakfast of Champions.
Marcia, don't make jokes about counselling, please. That ruins people's lives. Seriously, don't make jokes about counselling.
Okay.
Slaughterhouse 5? Would you like to dedicate someone, or do you just want to...
Wonderful son, Jolyon.
Cat's Cradle. Sweet dreams are made of these.
Iain is the best of the world.
Hey, Rear Bottom Poo.
Who are you? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Don't cry. Are you crying? OK, he's gone. He's gone now. John was crying there. Wow. Doesn't it make it sound better than it actually was? It's my gift to you. Hope you enjoyed. Yes, it's the bonus half an hour coming up now, and then we can all go home and forget today ever happened. For the last 30 minutes of the show, it's Mix Mental Mayhem. Triple M is what we call it. We can't remember why. But what it does mean is that Agent Chris is not taking any more calls. If you call up and we select your line completely at random, you will come on the air. Straight to air. There's no screening. Wow. And those calls earlier were screened. So how bad is this going to be? There's a 7-second delay, so don't do any swearing, because that will get dumped. You'll be blacklisted from the station, and it's naughty. 0870 90 90 973. If you've never called the show, now is probably not the best time to get in. I'm not sure. 7-second delay, don't swear. That bit will be dumped, it won't go on the radio, you'll be blacklisted from calling the station. Let's try and make it good today. It was some good calls yesterday, but it kind of flagged off a little bit. Let's have some good stuff. And let's not have any miserable people on. 0870 90 90 973. Line 1, you're on the radio.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
How you doing?
Yeah, very well, thank you.
Cool, I've never actually been on the radio before.
Hey, listen, you're on there now, my friend.
Oh, that's cool. I just wanted to talk about the Lost, that geezer didn't have anything to say about it.
Yes?
How could he not have anything to say about it? It's the most amazing programme that's ever been.
The thing is, he wanted to talk specifically about Series 2, which I've seen a lot of, but most people haven't in this country, and I didn't want him to ruin it for anybody.
I've seen up till 9 on Series 2.
Yeah. Can I just say, without giving away anything, the next episode you've got is really good, then there are 2 episodes that are rubbish. That's all I say. That's all I say. It's been up and down. Line 2, you're on the radio. Hello?
Hello?
You're on the air.
Oh, great, fantastic. I just wanted to say about, was that a joke about Ken Livingstone, or was that really him?
When?
Before, just on the news, what's her name? She was talking about Ken Livingstone.
Emily Littlemore. I'm not sure. I'm sure if she was talking about him, it probably was him. Because I don't think... Is Emily allowed to make up the news if the news is a little bit short? So she is sometimes, is she? Oh, in that case, I don't know. Thank you, Chris. Line 3, you're on the radio.
Good evening, Ian.
Good evening.
Good evening, Ian.
Good evening.
Good evening, Ian.
Good evening.
Good evening, Ian.
Good days.
Good evening, Ian.
Shish kebabs.
I think I won that one quite easily. Line 5. Line 5, you're on the radio.
Listen to David Banks. Get inside, Nick Ferrari.
Yes, thank you very much, Ted. That's funny, isn't it? Yeah, very good call. Thank you for that. Line 6.
Hi, I'm a salesman. I'm selling personal slogans. Do you want to buy one? Well, actually, I'll give you a free one because I like you.
That's very kind. Well, in that case, thank you. Poor effort. Come on, we can do... Come on, come on, come on! Line 6, you're on the radio.
Hey, Ian.
Hey.
How you doing?
Yeah, okay.
Is that Ian Lee?
Yes.
Right. What are we talking about today?
We're talking about pretty much anything that people want to talk about, but thank you for your concern. Line 6?
Yeah, hello?
You're on the radio.
Hello there. Can I just tell you a quick joke? Well, it's quite a long joke, but...
in that case, probably not. Line number 7. Come on, they're not being very good so far. Line 7, you're on the air.
God bless the Ian Lee Show and make it silly, good and fun. Bold in the entertainment, it's always much better than the Preeve. Fill the afternoons with interesting calls, make us listen to arguments and songs, and help us resist James O'Brien's show, because he's never as good as Ian Lee.
Thank you very much. Can we have that as the anthem? Can we have a national anthem for the show? I'd like that as an anthem. That was good. Line 7, you're on the radio.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the air.
Ian?
Yes?
You love a bit of pie.
Yeah, I do love a bit of pie. I do love a bit of pie. Line 9, you're on the radio. Oh, let me press this one. Sorry, line 9. Hello?
Hello?
You're on the air.
Thanks.
You are.
You're getting better. You're not as bad as you was. Bye.
Thank you very much. Well, that's good. That's good. I think that was the boss of LBC, wasn't it? I think that was him. It sounded like his deep butch tones. Line 7, you're on the radio.
Ian.
Yes?
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 Ian.
Yes? Yes?
Ian.
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 Yes? Thank you very much. That was fun, wasn't it? Line 2, you're on the radio.
And now we're going to be Ian Lee's favourite friend.
What's this? Oh, it's Barney.
And when he's tall, he's what we call a dinosaur sensei.
Thank you for Barney. Line 2 is on the radio. Hello?
Hi, Nick Ferris.
No, Nick Ferris is on in the morning.
No, this is Nick Ferris, isn't it?
This is Ian Lee you're speaking to, and your name is?
What?
Your name is?
I'm Ozuma.
Excellent, well done, thank you. Now, Nick Ferris is on in the morning, does an excellent show. 7 till 10, I think, are his hours. Line 5 is on the radio.
Hey, Ian.
Yeah.
It's Ash in the Forest on the Hill.
Hello, Ash.
Oh, I got a little thing. Did you know that Brokeback Mountain is actually a poster campaign for the Liberal Democrat Party?
No, I was unaware of that, but thank you. It's topical, it's political, it ain't funny. Line 5. Yes, you're on the radio. Carry on.
Hello?
Don't be shy, you're on the radio.
Oh. I'm ruined it now.
Oh, we'll try again. Oh, no. I think they were practising and didn't realise they got on the air so soon. I'm sorry about that. 0870 9090973. More of your calls straight to air and a new MP3 coming up.
In Wireless Show.
OK, we got the MP3s come in. We got one from Dave. I'm going to read the email. The email is longer than the MP3. OK, but I'm going to read it, 'cause that's the rule. And this is for yesterday, for Agent Chris's birthday. Hello, Ian and Agent Chris. I sent the Agent Chris happy birthday MP3 after I played it on air yesterday. He tried to get it on Triple M, I think. Upon listening to the Ian Lee 4 to 7:30 to 4 to 7, 3 till 6:30 Wireless Show podcast, I realised that anyway, he's done it in a version of Happy Birthday, It Rocks. It's from Dave.